Welcome back, and let's carry on with some requests because I hope I can get through all of them. The next one is Prosus. Remember Prosus and Naspers and Tencent, they almost, I cannot say the same company, but their charts usually look exactly the same. Why? Because they are so interlinked, and the big player is Tencent. If Tencent goes up, these companies do well. But look at Prosus here. I mean, from middle of June, from 700, 1,200 rand, I mean, that's a phenomenal rally. That's almost a 55-60% rally in one go. And what do we see now? We see a little bit of a cool-off period. Why? Because you've seen this lamp formation. We always know that when a share rallies just too hard, it needs to come back eventually. It cannot just carry on going all the way to the top. Same thing here. If the share drops, it can never just fall in one line. It usually finds a little base and maybe a move to the upside. But what do I say here? What I see here is, for me personally, I just want to draw this little line in. You can almost say that it's a beautiful, let's have a look here, falling wedge here. And that is usually a continuation pattern after such a beautiful rally, pull back, and it looks like we want to move a little bit higher again. And where's the level? The level is above 1,065 Rand. It can easily go up, and it can maybe reach for this target. Where's my target? There's the target there, 1,137 Rand. So if you do buy it above that resistance line, make use of a stop loss of 1,048 Rand to protect capital, and maybe it can still go a little bit higher again. I think this share is waiting for Tencent. It's waiting for China, because China's economy is a little bit under pressure. But if that economy starts to recover, you'll probably see that Tencent does well, Prosus is doing well, and even Naspers is doing well. The negative sentiment against China is all around. So maybe it's all priced in. I doubt that. I don't know. But I mean, we had a beautiful rally. We see a falling wedge. We've got a nice tight stop loss. We've got a nice target to the upside. Maybe it's time to look at Prosus again. And we look at Santova again. Santova is one of those, well, it's not a small company, but I mean, let's say one of those mid-cap companies in South Africa that is doing well. And remember, they're doing well because the freight business is printing money. I looked at Grindrod Shipping the other day, and I mean, the chart looks absolutely beautiful. Even Santova, look what it does. It rallies up. It gives you a little bit of a breather. It rallies up. I wonder if we're not in a process again of a little bit of consolidation after such a strong rally from 6 Rand 10 cent, you can say, all the way up to 7.92 in a matter of 2.5 weeks. But what do? I will just draw in a consolidation here just to play safe. For me, I will look at this. There you are. I just want to draw it in there. Well, for me, it's quite simple. If it breaks above 7.92, we can maybe see another move up to about 8.29. And I mean, below this level of 7.51, it can go down to 7.08, 7.18. So what is my answer here for somebody that wants to buy the share now? I'm always the conservative type. I say, okay, from 4.80, it rallied all the way up to 7.70 in almost a matter of, let's say, 2-3 weeks. It came down back to 6.11. That was maybe the period where to buy it above 6.42, but it rallied from 6.11 all the way to 7.91. I think you know me by now. Will you buy it? Frans will not buy it. I think it maybe rallied away ahead of itself, but maybe the company offers value, so stick to your stop loss if you do chase the momentum to the upside. But as you all know, I'm not a momentum trader. I rather wait to see a confirmation before I get in. And for me, sometimes, even if the indicators are stretched, I will maybe look out and maybe suss out before I will just go in, and I'll maybe build a position. I love to build a position, even if I'm wrong. I will not just rush it up when it's right to the top, then chase the momentum. Unfortunately, that's not my style. But I mean, you've got some brilliant momentum traders in the world that loves to do that, and they stick to their stop losses, and they print a lot of money. But for me, my risk profile, I rather prefer not to do that. Well, we looked at Santova now, but let's look at Mpact. I mean, Mpact is one of those companies that's involved with packaging, And they're quite big in South Africa. And I mean, look at this share price. It came back all the way from 36, that's in June, from 36 Rand to 28 Rand in one go. This looks interesting. I thought that that's maybe going to be a double bottom there at 28.96. There's another level at 28.96. It dipped below that. That means it was only one day below that and then above it again. This can still be a double bottom. Let's just draw that line in and then you will see. So I will still say yes, it can be a double bottom, but then we need, within a day or two, we need to move above this line quick, and that level is 28.96. Let's make it 29. And the reason why I will say that if it then goes up, you can say it's an early start in a double bottom. It hasn't confirmed the double bottom yet. The double bottom will only be confirmed when this high gets taken out, and that's 35.92. But this is maybe early signs that we're seeing a double bottom in the making. So what do we see here? I say yes. Then we will say if it goes above that, we will say this is just a blip below that support line. For me, if you do want to buy it, first of all, you need to buy it only above that little line so that you can at least have a higher low here. And there's the level there. Just want to draw it in there. There you are, 30.96. Above 30.96, you can buy it. Make use of a stop loss of this 28.96. Let's make it 29 Rand stop loss and buy it above 31 Rand. Then use that stop loss. And where can it take it to? It can go to 32.01, 32.40, 32.68. 34.06 and even as high as 35.02. I mean, this share was really hammered. Maybe the petrol price had an influence here, I don't know, but definitely there was a drop in this price. At least maybe a double bottom. But of course, as always, if you see a share right at the bottom, don't just go in too big. Maybe phase yourself in, stick to your stop loss if you like a stop loss or you use a stop loss strategy. But on the other hand, only above this line, I'll start to get positive about the company or to the share price. Let's look at Nampak. Same thing. Nampak's chart look actually a little bit better for me because we're on the brink of giving us a nice higher low. There's the low, there's a higher low, then we can see a higher high there. And that level will be above 2 Rand and 80 cents. Above 280, we can maybe see another higher low forming here. And where's my target? It can go to 306 and even as high as 329. But where's my stop loss? My stop loss will be at 241. That's about the 25-cent stop loss. So that will be my stop loss, but the chart looks nice. I mean, a sell-off also here from 4 Rand 18 all the way down to 2 Rand 40 a few weeks ago in July. I mean, we're sitting on 277. The only thing that worries me now is if the S&P and the Nasdaq and even our top 40 index pulls back a little bit on that massively overbought situation, I wonder what these counters will do. Will they sort of move against the trend and going a little bit higher? Let's hope so. Otherwise, they'll probably do a bit of a more of a consolidation or maybe test a low and then up. We'll have to see. But at least Nampak looks okay to me. Just look at it, and this is the important level. It needs to break this resistance line to turn it back into a support. Well, look at this Ppl Corporation. I mean, listed on the Nasdaq. I mean, look at these straight lines. I mean, from there, from $30 all the way down in $25 in a matter of 3, 4, 5 trading days. Then it goes up from $25 to $30 in a matter of 7, 8 days. Not my kind of share. I mean, the volume is just massive, or not the massive, the volatility is massive. But I mean, we've got a very strong resistance line here. And there's that. In actual fact, it looks like it's testing that line to either break to the upside. There you are. I can draw that line in. That level was $30.42. Above $30.42, we can see another maybe strong move to the upside. Once again, I say to myself, can I buy it? Yes, you can buy it, but where's your stop loss? My stop loss will be at 29.10, and if it really goes up and it takes this consolidation up to the top, let's see where it can take it to. There's the consolidation. I can just draw that line in. Let's have a look here. Then it will break there, and where's my move to the upside? Let's have a look here. I mean, it can actually go, there you are, all the way up to $35.25. Nice move. Stick to your stop loss. Well, let's look at Realty Income. Same thing, Realty Income. I mean, look at this rally. I mean, from $62 to $74 in a matter of few trading days. If you're brave enough to chase the momentum, do that. For me, it's again almost a lamp ball formation. I will say, where's my place where I need to get nervous? I'll draw that line in if I've got the share. I will not chase it. I know a lot of momentum traders will wait for this little line. And I just want to draw it in. There you are. They will say if it breaks above this 75.01, we're going to rush in and buy it. Yes, you can do so. And yes, your stop loss. Your stop loss is 72.01. And I mean, where's your upward target? Where can it go to? Let's just have a look here. Can you believe it? It can maybe reach for 78.59. I mean, if it really rallies off, it can go to the 78.59 level. Beautiful rally. But for me, I think you may be a little bit late. Some of these NASDAQ companies, New York Stock Exchange companies, had wonderful rallies. In actual fact, I'm saying wait for a pullback. Wait for a formation to tell you that it can maybe turn around. Look at it. There was a beautiful double bottom. There was a low. There was another low. There was the beautiful entry point there a few weeks ago. You had a tight stop loss. Let's just take that away. Then I can maybe just show you guys why I'm always nervous just to chase the momentum. There you had a double bottom. You could easily buy there for $64. You can use a stop loss 64.80. You can use a stop loss of 64.16, and then you'll have a beautiful rally. So, I mean, it's your choice, but for me, rather wait for a pullback. These markets had massive rallies. I mean, the S&P 22-25% in a matter of 8 weeks, massive rally. So, thank you for watching the show. Visit our website, www.fransklerk.com for more info, and we'll chat again.